comes such great silence. I think for those of us in the Pacific region have also known that the state of Hawaii has become the gathering place. And I think Senator Akaka could not have said it better when he started his remarks and his speech by giving the magic word to all who would listen. And I would like to say initially to all our friends from all over the country, aloha. Aloha. Oh, come on, you can say that. My dear friends, aloha. Aloha. Now I know you're not sleeping anymore. No, ladies and gentlemen, how about another round of applause for our chairperson, whom I've had the privilege and honor of knowing since she's been here in the Congress, Judy Chu from California. And on her shoulders in the years that it has been my privilege of serving here in this great institution, the two pioneers, certainly a men of character and ones that I have the utmost respect in the years that it has been my privilege and honor in working with and their leadership capacities that they've served in making this caucus even better. And that is my good friend, Congressman Norman Etta and Mike Honda, who are here with us as well. I think all has been said already, but I just wanted to give just a couple of more added features in our forum this morning. Richard, I love you, but one thing you forgot to mention, how many Pacific Islanders do we have here? All right, now I know you're right. It's been a real privilege for me to serve as a member of the House of Representatives. 24 years ago, it was my privilege to serve as a member, it still is, as a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. And I thought, well, this is fantastic. We get to oversee all the activities of the Department of State, all U.S. foreign policies, and I really wanted to get involved with Asia-Pacific issues. Guess what? Nobody wanted to be on the Asia-Pacific subcommittee. We were not even on the radar screen. The entire mentality in Washington 24 years ago was towards Europe and the Middle East. That's a fact. But now with all the things that we try to do, 18.5 million Asia-Pacific Americans out of a population of 310 million in this great nation of ours. How about giving ourselves a round of applause? We're going to make a point of that. 1.2 million Pacific Islanders. I don't know why we get into these labels. Pacific Islanders, Asian Americans, Pacific Americans. How can we just say we're just fellow Americans? Can we just add that to it? We're all Americans. I wish we didn't have to be classified as Chinese American or Pacific American or Korean Americans. Have you ever heard of anyone saying I'm a French American or a British American or German American? Why yes? Why do we have to be labeled like this? You know, the ironies of all this, and get a perspective. Approximately 2/3 of the world's population resides in the Asia-Pacific region. 6 of the 10 largest armies in the world is in the Asia-Pacific region. And make no mistake about it, we are a byproduct of the greatest region that now we have no excuses. We have to deal with the Asia-Pacific region. We are the remnant of the civilizations that have existed for centuries and thousands of years. But we are here because we want to make a contribution to make this great nation of ours even better. And that's the whole purpose and the basis of having a caucus, is to be heard. And that as fellow Americans, I think we're not asking for special favors. We just want to be treated fairly like all other fellow Americans. I think that's the basis, the heart and soul of why we have an organization such as this caucus, and why we have and encourage as many of our Asia-Pacific American citizens participate in the civic affairs of our nation. Because as we go, the slogan that we have among our Pacific Island community, if you're not at the table, you're going to be on the menu. And I think we are sick and tired of being on the menu. And we've got to be activated. We've got to make sure that our voices are heard. We're not asking for special favors. Just treat us fairly as you would any other fellow American. I think that's the basis of our being here. Very unfortunate. This weekend I will be traveling to Oceanside, California to speak at the funeral services of a fellow American Samoan born in American Samoa, came here as a young man with his family, and I'm making reference to a fellow Pacific Islander named Junior Seau. You know, one of the things that maybe some of our Asian community don't realize, we have a lot of Pacific Islanders in the NFL. Now we have Jeremy Lin. Why not? Because we can't participate even in sports and be recognized. I think the bottom line, all that we're asking for, give us a fair chance. And we want to make a contribution to make this country even better. And with that, to Judy and all the members of our Congressional Caucus, I am so happy and delighted to see all of you here. Let's continue this tradition, and please, anything that we can do to be of help to our Asian Pacific American communities, let us know, let Judy know. We'd be very happy to help in any way. God bless and have a good day.